Next up, Great Britain, starting off with British standard-issue service revolvers used in World War II. Enfield Number 2, Mark I. The official standard-issue revolver, chambered in .38 over 200. The Mark I variant was a double-action-only version with a bobbed hammer designed for tank crews. Webley Mark 4.38/200. Often confused with the Enfield, this was adopted as a substitute standard when Enfield production couldn't keep up. Smith & Wesson Victory Model. Over 500,000 of these were provided via Lend-Lease from the U.S., chambered in .38/200. Older and substitute service sidearms. Webley Mark 4.455. The standard from World War I, it remained in widespread use throughout World War II with officers and specialized units who preferred its superior stopping power. Colt New Service and Smith & Wesson Hand Ejector. Older .455 caliber revolvers purchased during World War I were pulled from reserves to meet wartime demand. Colt M1911A1, widely issued to commandos, the Special Air Service SAS, and airborne troops. Browning High Power No. 2, Mark I. Manufactured by John Inglis and Company in Canada for British and Commonwealth forces starting in 1944. Specialized and auxiliary handguns. Welrod Silenced Pistol. A bolt-action, integrally suppressed pistol developed by the Special Operations Executive or SOE for assassinations and clandestine missions. Webley No. 1 Mark I Self-Loading. An early semi-automatic in .455 caliber used primarily by the Royal Navy, Colt Official Police, and Official Positive. Various American revolvers purchased to arm the Home Guard and second-line units. Colt Single Action Army. A small number were famously purchased for the Home Guard during the Battle of Britain period in 1940. Spanish Old Pattern Revolvers. Copies of Smith & Wesson designs No. 1 Mark I and No. 2 Mark I purchased in large quantities to bridge equipment gaps. Albion Motors No. 2 Mark I Revolver. A locally produced version of the standard No. 2 revolver built in Scotland, but in very limited numbers and less common than the standard issue. Smith & Wesson M1940 Light Rifle, Mark I and II. Although intended for British use, only about 1,000 were delivered, and the contract was cancelled, making them extremely scarce.